Hello everybody, Shining Owl here, and today I'm coming at you with a D&D story time. Now, at the time of recording this campaign literally just happened. At least this part. Well, the one shot. This part. You know what I mean. Anywho, it all starts. The party, Leo, Kirsha, and Chad all wake up in a strange dimension. They see that it seems to be, in a way, looking like New York City. There's cars abandoned on the road, and no one's there. It's like midday. Everything's quiet. The lights are off. They then see the Empire State Building and decide, oh my god, is that a Jeep Wrangler on the side of the street? They decide to attack the Jeep Wrangler. Kirsha tries to punch through the window, through the car, and gets a nat 1 and hits her hand on the car door. Chad, smarter about this, decides to fly up. He's an Aarakocra, by the way, and that'll be important later. And dive through the front window of the car. And also gets a nat 1 and hits the windshield. It is then they hear noises as the car alarms go off. And then Chad decides, you know what? It'll be pretty funny if I grab Leo and throw him into the Empire State Building, because they don't really like each other, their characters. But then, as he goes to do that, he does fine. He gets like a 16. Leo, to resist it, gets a nat 20. So he grabs Chad, turns around, and throws him into the Empire State Building, where he crashes into the lobby. The elevator then comes down and flicks to floor number 7. They decide to get into the elevator and take it up. They ride the elevator up to what seems to be an office space. Totally normal, with the lights off, so they can't see anything. Even though they have dark vision, it's dark enough so where they can't see. Chad sits on a chair and is taken by the shadows. When they do turn the lights on, they notice that the chair and Chad are both gone. But at the same time, the elevator comes back down, going to floor number 58. They take it up, but then, on the top floor, not on the top floor, on floor 88, 58, but then, on floor 58, something weird happens. When they arrive on floor 58 and see that it's under remodeling. There's hard hats, all that type of equipment. Kirsha grabs little hard hats, 2 of them, and puts them on her pet Dagger. As soon as she turns away from Dagger, bam, Dagger is gone. The elevator once again comes down. But as soon as Kirsha steps into the elevator, the doors close. And Leo is left there. But Leo isn't actually Leo. And Leo is left there. The elevator then heads to the roof, and Leo's pet, Rogue, lands on a bird post type thing, like a light. And, well, as soon as Kirsha looks away, he's also gone. She then sees that the elevator is opened again and steps into it. She takes it down and sees a throne room. On that throne is Leo, along with Rogue. But something's off about them. They're actually mimics the whole time. Both of them. And 5 mimic guards come down. Cut to the real Leo, Rogue, Dagger, and Chad, all like in the stomach, right? They're floating around. Kirsha, realizing she's in danger, runs down the stairs. Dagger finds like the weak point of where they are Like, you know how every creature has like their weak point, right? That if you like pressure point, where they'll basically stop. Dagger finds that, and the whole party falls down on top of Kirsha. They see they're now on the floor, the same one that Chad initially disappeared. They now need to escape because they feel the building start to quake. As it's revealed that the building, the whole time, was actually a giant mimic. They now have 5 turns to escape the building. So, Kirsha throws her pet rock to Tequila that she has. I didn't mention him earlier, but he didn't go missing. Throws him straight through the window, smashing it, and then it's kind of like Thor's hammer. She's able to also recall it back. Chad grabs Kirsha and flies her to safety, while Leo sets up a defensive in case the mimics follow them. Which they do. 2 of them come down the stairs, and the one that looks exactly like Leo, we'll call him the fake Leo, is also there. Chad seeing this, he then casts Sanctuary on Leo, giving Leo a plus to his AC, and also making it so that if enemies do try to attack him, they have to make a Wisdom of 14 saving throw. The enemies keep trying to attack him, and none of them are hitting. All of them are missing their saving throws. Chad is able to fly down to save Leo, but before he does so, Leo sends off scorching rays that disintegrate 2 of the mimics on the stairs and disintegrate his doppelganger. They fly to safety on a nearby building, or at least they think it's safety, as the building itself moves around and now is trying to kill them, to eat them. You know how mimics are. It launches a tentacle straight at them, and luckily Leo sees it in time and jumps out of the way. His party members, on the other hand, are not so lucky, both falling unconscious. Leo, seeing this, puts on a mask. Their characters in a separate campaign, by the way. For stuff that doesn't make sense, these are all characters in a separate campaign. This is a one-shot using them. Puts on this mask that basically gives him a power-up. It's a risk and reward type item. Does a lot of damage to him in return. And he casts Scorching Rays once again, sending him toward the building, disintegrating it, splitting it down the middle as it collapses into fog and mirrors. And then the party sees that they're now back in the inn that they were staying at. Of course, the 2 of them are still unconscious, Kirsha and Chad. Kirsha manages to get a nat 20, so she's fine. She's completely fine. She's alive again. Chad rolls a 10, a fail. Rolls again, 16, a success. Rolls again, a 6, a fail. Rolls again, 12, a success. 2 deaths and 2 saves. 1 more to decide if he's going to live or die. He rolls 11. And so Chad doesn't die. He wakes up, but he's very, very pale. And that's where that one shot ends. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.